Well, abusia me mo akwa baba coded media so first time I hear ni a instead say over subscribe to your channel na afei nso wahyɛ your videos wa follow on other platform be in Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, ni nyina coded media X nso ɛyɛ Twitter nso yɛ wɔ hɔnom a wobɛtumi follow yɛn na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ne ama wahu deɛ nɔɔma ɛkɔ yɛ keep you updated. Ate ase yɛbɛma ayɛ informative wahu deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ ɔman yi mu. Na ne coded media yɛkɔpie mu wɔ Accra International Conference Center. Opie mu hɔ na na ɛyɛ soronko koraa sesei His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne ne vice Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia sɛ ɔmo asesɛ mu koraa ɔmo de schools no ɛyɛ free SHS no sɛ ɔmo upgrade ne de kɔ Ghana Smart Schools Project a sɛ ɔmo de ba no ɔmo de abɛbɛta saa free SHS no na obi bɛbusa sɛ aseɛ ne sɛn ɛnɛ kɔwura mu ne nkyerɛmu no nyabotɛ mɛmo ahwɛ videos ne nyinaa na wahu the way a ɛno mateɛ madi nka de videos ne bi atoto me platform so wobɛhwɛ wobɛhu deɛ ɛkɔɔ so biara na wate biribiara nso ase na mmom tie ne yie sɛ wopɛ kente papa wopɛ kente ɛde adi wo dwuma kente a ɛmu nhoma ntwetwe kente a ɛmu odu na wode fira animuonyam wɔ mu ɛneɛ mekamfo agenda 1 kente ama agenda 1 kente a wahyɛ da anwene ne kama amiam ama kente no emu sɛ edu anya nhoma falaa bi na yɛde wanwene kente a ne da hɔ kyɛ sɛ ani ɛhyerɛn ankasa ma hu sɛ yes kente nie ahemfo ɛhyɛ ne agenda 1 ɛfira ne ntoma ɛfira ne kente agenda 1 kente nye kente ketewa bi agorɔ na medi ho adanse akyerɛ agenda 1 kente yɛ kente a mesi mu nhoma ɛntwetwe Mamemfa number ne ma wo de menkasa bebree fi sɛ yɛsɛ ahwene pa wei ayɛ na nkasa no ho nti agenda 1 kente number na mbobɔ ma wo 0556 576258 ne number baako a ɛsɛ aka ho 0541 tie ne yie 193233 0541 193233 agenda 1 kente no na wawie agenda 1 wagye ne kente papa na wie no na mekyerɛ sɛ white fashion nso wɔ hɔ a ɔno yɛmpam atare ɛma ne mfata wo wonya wo ntoma kamakama bi yɛnsiesie wo yɛma wo ho nyɛ fɛdeɛ a na ɛyɛ white fashion wobɛsiesie wo ɔbɛyɛ wo kama sɛ yɛ jolomi sɛ kente yɛmmia kyɛ sɛ yɛnsiesie wo ntade bɛrima style bɛ wode bobɔdin menkasa bebree ntuatua wɔ so white fashion adwuma nso wɔdi adeɛ baako a mepɛ wɔ white fashion ma menka nkyerɛ wo ɔyɛ obi a ɔka sɛ nnɛ bɛgye wo nneɛma kɔ tailorfoɔ ne fashion designers ne seamstress bebree nka nokorɛ ɔmo nka nokorɛ wonya kɔ ɛyɛ white fashion a ɔbɛma wahu deɛ wom ɔkyena bɛgye ɔmmra na ayɛ ready awrape ho ama wobɛkɔ akɔto Mr. Opon mo adwuma a ɔmo bɔ ne nyɛ nkora adwuma adwuma hagyia ne Mr. Opon bɔ no wɔ hɔ white fashion ɛsɛ wasan bie na watrɛ no ahyia mu na woduru hɔ a ahomeka no koraa yɛ special nti sɛ wowɔ ɛhen ɔman yi mu ewiase hen tokuro bɛn mu na ahyɛ fa white fashion number no na wode twa ho mfoni kɛkɛ fa sɛnde no ɔno abɛpam atade ama ɛbɛba no menkasa bebree wabɛhu de wɛ tie white fashion number na mbobɔ ama wo ɛyɛ 0244 605693 0244 605693 white fashion ɔwɔ baabi a frɛ no nti megyaa mo akɔhwɛ video no na wahu deɛ nɛ ɛyɛ Dr. OSEI ADUTWUM Minister of Education nneɛma a ɔka fa nneɛma a saa Ghana Smart Schools Project no nneɛma a ɔbɛyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ mu ne nyina Akufo-Addo Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo kasae video no upload dada na mmom hwɛ ne nyinaa na ehu sɛ Ghana ɛsɛ yɛwɔ daakye Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wɔsi schools no ɔma na yɛ kyɛ sɛ ɔpagya mu ɛsɛ yɛ ne aborɔfo no competition gidigidigidi ɛnyɛ agorɔ nti megyaa wo no akɔhwɛ ɛyɛ video no na wahu ɛnɛ deɛ ɛkɔɛ wɔ Accra International Conference Center wahu de wɛ ɛkɔɛ schools ahodoɔ ɔmo baa wɔn mpanyinfoɔ titire ɔmo ɔmɛta kyɛ sɛ ne na ahomeka menkasa bebree coded media mede wobɛsi a yɛnkɔ no kɔhwɛ video no.
Your Excellency, Nana Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, and the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party, Ministers of State, being regarded, my colleague Minister for Chieftains and Religious Affairs, Minister Designate for Ministry of Information, Minister Designate for Local Government, and all other ministers, Deputy Minister of Education, Honorable Tim Fodro, and the Deputy Minister Designate for Education, Professor Kinsley, heads of other agencies under the Ministry of Education, the Chief Director, Nana Osu Manchi, Nana Manfredi, our development partners, head of local government and civil service, teacher unions, our presidents, our students, and our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to be here today. It's rare to have the President and the Vice President at your ministry's event. This year I see my boss the President, I see my boss the Vice President. And that makes me humble when you are speaking. So, Mr. President, with your permission, I'll continue with my address. You know, most of you know that I like the SM call, but not when you're President and Vice President. Because you can't miss anything that you have prepared. So I'll stick to the scripts. But permit me to say, Ghana is in the 4th Industrial Revolution. And we want to be. During the first industrial revolution of the steam engine, Africa was not part of it. The second industrial revolution came, electricity. Where are the fringes? Third industrial revolution of the computer. We use them, but they not build. Now we're in the 4th industrial revolution. Time of artificial intelligence, robotics. Time when we can combine biological and the physical and the electrical. Bring about innovation that the world has never seen. The time of YouTube, where you can go and see what the people have done in videos. This is the moment of Africa. And this is Ghana's moment. And I'm super excited that we get to embark on this after proving ourselves to secondary education from a little over 800,000. And now in 1 year, we have 504,000 students enrolled in our senior high school's first year. From a little over 800,000, today we have 1.4 million students enrolled in our secondary schools. And you know, for any government, that could have an achievement in itself. I've increased enrollment from 800,000 to 1.4 million, just clap for me. But that is not. I didn't say clap for me. I said, for any government, they would have told you to clap for them. But another the visionary president was not satisfied. He tasked us with the responsibility to improve the quality of education. So I always say, our party is the party of manifesto class. We do things that we did not promise in our manifesto. Not a week passes by without the ministry receiving a delegation of chiefs asking for a STEM school. It's moving, and it's moving fast. But I also know digitalization and what the Vice President has championed with the permission of the President. When you look at digitalizing the address system, mobile money interoperability, and I cannot even count because every day we turn around and he's launching something. I call him the techno-politician. The technocrat-politician who is digitalizing everything under the visionary president of our time. Things are getting exciting. memory of a quote from the celebrated American civil rights leader Malcolm X, who said, education, and I quote, education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it, unquote. I'm also tempted to quote another American, Benjamin Franklin, who said, and I quote, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, unquote. After improving access to secondary education, we are now enhancing the quality, so that we create a pipeline of the next generation of Ghanaians from our kindergarten, through primary schools, through our junior high schools, to our senior high schools. And when I talk about manifesto plans, we did not promise in our manifesto that we're going to transform kindergartens and transform primary schools and make them centers of excellence. That's happening under the leadership of the president. Now today we are here to talk about digitalization in our high schools. Since assuming power of the government investment, Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, time is taking so far for Ghana and the rest of the world to achieve the targets set in the Sustainable Development Goals. And for us in the education arena, we have only the next 6 years to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and produce lifelong learning opportunities for all. And I'm happy to report that we are on course in achieving this target, achieving inclusive and quality education for all, reaffirm the belief that education is one of the most powerful and proven vehicles for socioeconomic transformation. We will witness within the next few weeks and months the conversion on some of our existing buildings in our high schools into a smart learning environment. Construction is about to begin in earnest the development of new smart schools across the country. There will be an establishment of aftercare centers in campuses to attend to computers that may need repair. We are setting up a 24-hour call center to resolve all consumer issues, including complaints from our students who are going to use these devices. The future of our education system is what we are witnessing today. And live participation from our schools across the country, the first of its kind at this Ministry of Education. The future is here. We are actually embarking on an agenda for the transformation of Ghana. The future of Ghana couldn't be brighter than what we are seeing. We are on a trajectory to a great future. And I can assure you, under an Addo fund, a foundation has been laid. We are building it. The future is here today. Ghana will be a great participant in the fourth industrial revolution. We will win. And the winning begins from today. Education changes the fortunes of countries. No country has transformed itself without improving its education system. We have begun something that 10 years, 20 years from now, the world will talk about. The world will come and see Ghana, see the innovation that brought about the transformation. Historians, Mr. President, will be kind. In the COVID era. And then I interviewed with a reporter. Talk about all the things that we have done. The new junior high schools we are building. The community schools we are building. All the innovations that we've done. Including ensuring that teacher education is 4 years instead of 3. Which means it's costing the country more. And the reporter looked at me and said, So you are doing all this in the midst of economic challenges, and I said that is what a visionary president does. You have to find an antidote to the economic challenges by laying a strong and robust foundation for the economy, that this economy will stand the test of time. This is the foundation that we build upon in the years to come. Mr. President, Your Excellency, Mr. Vice President, I'm so grateful for this opportunity of being Ghana's Minister for Education at this time in our history. I'm grateful. Thank you all.
Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are warmly welcome. The theme for our project, Education Without Boundaries, is visionary and aligns with our mandate at the Ghana Education Service to ensure that we deliver quality, inclusive, and relevant education for the benefit of all Ghanaian children of school-going age without discrimination. Towards the realization of this mandate, the service has been implementing programs and policies formulated by the Ministry of Education to ensure that learning outcomes are improved, teaching skills are enhanced, and education is made more impactful and relevant for the benefit of all. Since 2017, the Nana Addo government has implemented cutting-edge reforms and policies aimed at improving educational standards and equipping our learners with 21st century skills required to participate fully in this fourth industrial revolution. These include the implementation of the free senior high school program and the operationalization of our STEM schools, ably championed by our hard-working Minister for Education, Honorable YAW. This morning, we have gathered here to witness the rollout of the many innovative interventions in our education sectors. One of them, the Smart Schools Project. This is a program designed to revolutionize our classrooms in our senior high schools with innovative technology to make teaching and learning much easier. The introduction of the One Student, One Tablet program represents a visionary step towards bridging the digital divide and ensuring that every student in Ghana has access to the transformative power of technology. By placing the tablet in the hands of each student, we are not only providing them with the window to a wealth of knowledge, but also equipping them with the skills necessary to succeed in an increasingly digitalized world. As the Director General of Ghana Education Service, I am honored and humbled to witness the realization of this initiative, which embodies our collective dedication to nurturing the next generation of leaders, innovators, and change makers. The impact of this program will extend far beyond the confines of our classrooms, shaping the future of our nation and empowering our youth to reach new heights of academic excellence. On behalf of the Ghana Education Service, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo, for his unwavering commitment to education and to all our partners and stakeholders who have contributed to making this initiative a reality. Together, we embark on a journey that will redefine the educational landscape of Ghana and pave the way for a brighter, more inclusive future for all. On this note, I wish to once again, on behalf of the Honorable Minister for Education, welcome all of you warmly to this event. May today's launch inspire us to continue striving towards excellence in education for the benefit of all our learners and our nation. I thank you for your attention.
say many thanks to you, the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Dr. Eric Nkansa, for that warm note of welcome, calling us to excellence amongst many others. This morning, Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to give to you the future of Ghana's education. I'm talking about the 500 strong students gathered in this room. Would you please rise and let's celebrate you? And there they are. For you we labor, for you we toil, and do this at great cost for your future. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to also acknowledge a big C joining us online, students from the various regions. From the Eastern region, make welcome April Girls Senior High School. We make welcome from the Greater Accra region, Laboni Senior High School. We make welcome from the Central region, Ghana National College. Let's make welcome from the Volta region, Maui School. Let's receive from the Savannah region, Bobby Senior High School. From Ashanti region, Rampant College. From the Upper West region, YAW Senior High School. And from the Ahafo region, Ola Girls Senior High School. And this is the first installment of students joining us online. I shall be acknowledging another set shortly. In moving on, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we would like to have an understanding of what has gone into the working mechanisms of this great project. For the next few minutes, please lend your attention to the screen for a production and experiential documentary.
And knowledge and imparting it to students. Over time, students gained access to textbooks and libraries to expand their learning beyond the classroom. But this often meant struggling with the burden of carrying heavy stacks of books. A few years ago, Ghana introduced laptops in schools for teachers to enhance their learning processes. With a generation that is increasingly tech-savvy, it is crucial to once again modernize and transform the current education system to foster learning among these students in the most engaging and innovative ways.
Ghana has undergone major education transformation. We believe that the last 7 years have seen transformation the nation has never seen before. Whether it's education infrastructure, whether it's reform of the curriculum, teacher training, in every aspect or sphere of education, there have been some great changes.
The current style of learning is centered on the traditional mode of teaching, where the student is expected to copy notes and study everything theoretically. In this case, we don't get to leave what we learn.
A traditional style of teaching limits me very much in the sense that most of the times teachers come to class to dictate notes. You might not hear what the teacher is saying, or the teacher might be speaking too fast or too slow, leading to potholes in your notes. I might decide to go to my fellow classmate for her notes, but she might have left potholes or might have spelled a
Vice President officially outdoors. Is that a good idea? This morning it's my pleasure to invite Edmond Kweku Asmeni, Atifo Godswick Kobla, Marcus Anno, student of Western Grammar, together with Khadija from the Accra Technical Training Center for a presentation. A round of applause for them.
This nation, your nation, my nation, our nation Ghana's educational journey has come a long way from the shackles of colonial rule, where schools were a privilege, not a right, reserved only for the children of the elite, while the masses stumbled in ignorance. To then when the flames of independence were lit and were lit a burning disaster expanding facilities, training more teachers, but financial barriers remain a challenge, excluding their intelligent minds trapped in poverty.
Until the day a revolution dawned, the free SHS cuts. A dream realized, dismantling the financial headache, making education a right, not just a privilege.
For the first time, I, Edmond Kweku Asumiko dream. For the first time,
I, Abdulaziz Khadija, could finally dream.
For the first time, we, the students of Ghana, could dream. For the very first time. As far for heights our parents could not fathom, to become engineers, professors, doctors, to become fashion designers, teachers, innovators.
Uplifting ourselves, our family, and our nation. Yet, even as we bask in this monumental stride, the world continues to accelerate ahead, leaving us grasping for a new digital future, where knowledge is boundless, accessible, and engaging. So today, I ask you, and you, to dream with us.
What if every student's journey was transformed? If the tools to conquer this digital age were quite literally at our fingertips? Imagine. What if? What if? What if tablets became our portable libraries, loaded with the universe world of knowledge, constantly updated, nurturing curious minds to explore, question, and innovate without limits?
What if classrooms transcended the four walls, reaching across towns, cities, and nations to learn from the experts, no matter the distance, erasing boundaries, uniting our people?
What if we had unlimited access to exam practice tools, from past questions to learning tools, and many, many more? No students, and I mean no students, not even a single student would be left behind. We will be armed with all the tools we need to strive and excel without failure.
What if all this wasn't just another what if?
Yes, but the launch of a bold new reality for the students of Ghana to finally settle on shacking our minds to reach into his hands.
What if the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo called mount the stage to offer us yet another innovative solution to make this what if a